crumbles all over itself. Okay, it's been a few days since the last time I've been in here, and let's recap what got me to this point. So, initially started by trying to show what my uncle told me would be a quick way to set the distributor and a quick way to get to the timing, but when I tried to do it, the timing was off, and the points would never activate anywhere, either from minimum advance to maximum advance. So what I ended up doing was I looked at the settings on this distributor, and I noticed that there was a second bolt on the bottom of it that would pull out, that would have set a bigger range of adjustment than what is currently there in that one little bit. And so when I set the timing light on it, at the maximum advance, it was 2 degrees after top dead center. So when I adjusted that bottom bolt, I set it to the other extreme, and then I hooked everything back up, reset the points, the gap on the points, and then I hooked up the timing light, and I noticed that the timing when I had it at my minimum advance was set to 12 degrees before top dead center. So what that is telling me now is that I need to be somewhere in the middle, probably pretty close to halfway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the distributor out, put that in, and let's see here. I need to loose the battery. I need to take loose the coil. Set aside this nut. pull loose this wire. That wire. Then I need to take out the bolt that holds in the distributor. And that's coming out. There it is. Put that aside. Take the distributor cap off. And then pull the distributor out. Alright. Oops, and disconnect the vacuum line. Alright, let's take a look at this thing now. So we're looking at this bolt. It used to be all the way on that side. I need to take this bolt and move it somewhere closer to the middle now. So it's the same size, it's a 7/16. So I'm going to loosen that up. Going to move it about right there. So let's just go right in the middle. Actually, I want to probably, if I'm going to cheat it either way, I'm going to cheat it a little more toward the advanced side. But pretty close to the middle. Alright. Now, Dodge distributors, notice, have a notch in them, so they can only go in 180 degrees out or right in time. Okay, so now we put the distributor back in, and this thing was pointing closer towards 6, so we're just going to set it back in on that direction. If I can get down here. And we got to find where everything will settle in, right about there now. I'm going to set it to maximum or minimum advance now. Put the bolt back in. Put the valve cover, or the not the valve cover, the distributor cap back on. And I found once that it's easier to put it in on the hard side first, and then get the easy side to click after the fact. Plug back in the vacuum, and let's start sanding this down a little bit. I want to leave it a little loose though, so that way I can check the timing and adjust it as needed. Alright, there's tight, there's loose. Now I need to hook this wire back up to the coil. And I need to grab that little nut that held it on, and hopefully I don't drop it. Come on. Keep the thread. There it goes, I think. Nope. Still cross thread. That thing's tough to start. There it goes. Spin that down. Grab my socket. Set it to righty-tighty. And tighten it down. Okay. Now, I saw that was 180 degrees off, so I'm going to spin this motor over, or engine over, until I get to top dead center on the number 1 spark plug. Which means I got to go all the way around. Woo, getting tangled. Wonder my lights falling all over the place. All right. Actually, I'm going to go to 2.5 degrees. And let's see if what Freddie said will work this time. So I'm going to come over here, grab my trouble light. Oh, I shouldn't have hooked this back up. Okay, we'll take the cap back off again. I'm pointed toward 1. If I take this off, shouldn't I be able to see when the points are opening? Can I turn it this direction? Yes. I don't know. I probably should just do it with the timing light. So, back with the cap. And put the rotor back in. Put the cap back on. And let's take a look here. The number 1 spark plug is number 1 down there. Number 1, number 1. Okay, so everything should be hooked back up. I'm at maximum or minimum advance now, with the setting set halfway. Now let's see what happens. So hook up my timing light, which is here. So what am I doing? there's an arrow that points which way it is toward the spark plug, so I'm going to have to turn it that way. It says this side towards the spark plug, and that's my number 1 cylinder. Then we're going to come over here, hook up the battery. Then, for the remote starter, I got to take this off. I need to take this loose from the carburetor. That's the vacuum advance line. I need to grab my little plug to seal the vacuum advance, or the vacuum leak that's there now. Okay. Now, let's see here. I see. Now I need to hook the timing light up, positive to positive and negative to negative. So negative and positive, and make sure my wires are out of the fan and all that stuff. Then I need to come over here and hook my remote starter up, which one of these old plugs has to go on. Let's see if I can show you guys down here. One of these has to hook up to that spot that I just unhooked on the starter solenoid, and the other hooks up to the positive side of the battery. If I can get it to hook, which has been a bit of a problem here lately. These clamps really suck. There we go. I think that's holding on there. So now I need to come in here, put the key in, turn the ignition on, oil light's on, so power is working. Put you guys back over here and let's see how long it takes to start. So right now I'm running, well, I'm going to give it some choke, and I'm going to give it a few squirts, and I'm going to try. And now it's back to not running very well cold. running about 7 degrees advanced when I was at minimum advance, or 7 degrees after top dead center when I was set for minimum advance. So now I'm going to try setting it somewhere in the middle and see if I can't get it to run. Start again. Okay, after I set it somewhere in the middle, now it's reading right about top dead center. But it wasn't running very smooth, so let's get this thing warmed up. Alright, I think I got it right on 2.5 degrees before top dead center, so I'm going to lock it down. Okay, so I'm going to shut it off, and let's see how it restarts now. So it looks like it's idling right at 5 degrees now that I've got it warmed up But it seems to be running pretty decent so far. Starts good. Warm idle. Maybe 6 degrees. Now I need to figure out if that's 500 RPM. And will it idle? Okay, let's cut this off. Now, I think I need to replace that, the accelerator pump. That's this thing right there. Because when I floor it, it stumbles. Let's try hooking up the vacuum advance. Maybe there's something to do with that. So you take that loose, hook that back up. Alright. So let's turn it back on. Power. See if she'll start. Starts. Nice. But it stumbles all over itself. What do you guys think? Is that the accelerator pump? Did I mess that lever up when I put it together? Probably did. Alright, time to shut her down. She's starting to get warm. Okay, well, guys, go ahead and comment and see if you guys got any ideas on what I can do to get it to idle a little better or accelerate a little bit better. I'm kind of thinking it might be that accelerator pump. I think I messed it up when I put this carburetor together. So, what do you guys think? Or should I be looking at something else first? Okay, well, thanks everybody for watching. And, hey, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and subscribe and hit the thumbs up. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.